Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I wanted to share a beginner-friendly leg workout because I know what it's like to start out in the gym and not know what you should be doing, and you see certain things online and you're just not sure if you can do it because it's more advanced. So I wanted to give you guys that beginner workout that you're looking for if you're just starting out and you want to start progressing in the gym. So all of these exercises can be modified to be more advanced if you want to add more weight, change up the equipment that you're using. All of that I will discuss in the voiceover, how you can modify it to make it more difficult, but then again also how you can use it as a beginner, learning what you should be doing for legs in the gym. And if you're just starting out, I know it's super nerve-wracking, but don't worry, I got you. I definitely want you guys to be able to be confident in the gym in what you're doing and not think that, you know, you can't try something because you don't know how to do it. It's a learning process. So definitely try it out. Don't worry if you think people are watching you. I promise they're not watching you. So don't be nervous of someone thinking, oh, she's not doing it right. They're not worried about what you're doing in the gym. They just want to get their workout done and get out of there. So don't stress about it. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer them. And if you want more workout videos like this, I post them on my fitness Instagram, so you guys can go ahead and give it a follow. And if you enjoy the video, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up to support your girl. Now let's get into the leg workout. We are starting off the workout with banded exercises. So I use these before every leg workout so I can warm up my glutes and my leg muscles so that they're ready and activated for those exercises. Now the first one that I like to start with are banded squat walks. So you're just going to get low in the squat form and then walk out to the side, stretching the band. The next banded exercise I like to do are curtsy lunges. So unlike a regular reverse lunge, you're going to bring that back leg out to the side, and when you come up, push through that front heel. Now you're going to feel this in your side glutes, and don't come up all the way. Keep that tension within your legs and your glutes. Alright, next one are squat pulses. So you're going to get in that squat and just pulse up and down, up and down. And you're really just going to do these until it burns. I don't do a certain amount of these. I just do it until I feel it in my legs and glutes are activated. So the next one are glute kickbacks. So you're just going to kick back, hold for a second at the top, and really squeeze the glutes. Again, doing it until it burns. So for our first exercise, we have hip thrusts, but they're not normal hip thrusts. You're going to do one hip thrust, pulse once. Do two hip thrusts, pulse twice. Now we're doing three. 1, 2, 3, full, and then 1, 2, 3 baby pulses. And we're doing this all the way we reach 5 full hip thrusts and 5 pulses. Now the band is optional if you're a beginner and it's hard to keep the band apart, then take it out, and you can even take the dumbbell out. We can progress with this. To make it more advanced, put a barbell on you. So the form that you want is you want your feet turned out slightly, and you want when the distance that you want for your legs at the top, you want your shins to be perpendicular to the. We are doing 3 sets and then supersetting with abductors using a resistance band. So you're going to have your back placed on the bench where it is during the hip thrust. So your upper to mid back is on the bench, and then you're going to bring those knees outward until it burns. So the next one are both 1 and 3/4 squats. So I'm doing a full squat, and then I'm going up 3/4, going back down, and then back up. So the reason that we keep that 3/4 is to keep the tension in our legs and make it a little more difficult. So down, 3/4 up, down again, and all the way up. Again, we're pushing through our heels, and the dumbbell is optional. If you are a beginner, you can even just throw in a resistance band and that's it. Keep that resistance in our legs. So you're in a sumo squat position. So our toes are pointed out, our feet are wide apart. And squeeze the core, making sure we're not dropping that chest and using that back. We are doing 3 sets of 10. We are supersetting the squats with RDLs, Romanian deadlifts. We'll do back-to-back exercises with no rest. So for my beginners, you don't have to use the weights. So for an RDL, you're pushing your butt out as far as you can on the way down, making sure to keep that back flat and core squeezed, and your knees are barely bending. You're going to have a natural bend in your knees, but they're barely bending. Your feet are hip width apart, and what you want to feel is that stretch in your glutes and hamstrings on the way down. And to get back up, you're thrusting your hips forward. So we're not pulling the weights up with our arms, we are pushing our hips. We are doing 3 sets of 12. Next, we are doing elevated glute bridges. So you're gonna grab a dumbbell and put that under your heels. And what we're doing is we're driving through our heels to push our hips up, squeezing at the top. So to make this even more difficult, you can add weight, you can add a dumbbell on your hips, you can add a barbell on your hips. But really make sure that we're driving through those heels and squeezing at the top. We are going to do 3 sets of 15. If you're using weight, you can do 3 sets of 12 or 10. We are supersetting the elevated glute bridges with Bulgarian split squats. For my beginners, do not use a weight. We want to make sure that we have that balance. So it's like a lunge, but that back leg is elevated. You're going to go down and push off of your heel, making sure that that front knee is not going past your foot. So if balancing even without weight is too difficult for some of my beginners, then let's just start with reverse lunges, keeping that back leg not elevated. So we are doing 3 sets of 12 on each leg. The closer that your front leg is to the back leg, the more it is targeting your quads, and the further apart, the more it's targeting your hamstrings and booty. When you do these, it's almost like you're sitting down. If you lean forward a little more, again, it's more for your hamstrings and booty. Our final exercise are glute kickbacks. This is really great for beginners if they want to work their booty. What you're going to do is get some ankle straps. If your gym doesn't have some, like mine doesn't, I just bought some on Amazon, and I can also link that in the description. It's just great to have for yourself. But what you're going to do is strap your ankles and pick a nice weight, not too heavy. And you're going to lean forward almost so that your whole back is parallel to the ground, because we don't want to feel the exercise in our back. We want to feel it in our legs, so that helps us to make sure that we're not using our back. And you're going to just kick back and hold for a second at the top and then go back down. So we want to make sure that we're squeezing our glutes at the top and really using our glutes, so that mind to muscle connection is really important here. You're doing 3 sets of 12 on each leg. Now if you start to feel it in your back, you need to focus more on using those glutes and try leaning forward and squeezing the core more. Okay, so I just finished the workout, and if you followed along with the workout and did it yourself, let me know how it went in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed it.